today we have these 4 individuals who are actively shaping the intersection of crypto and local opportunities. We have Fiorella from Certora. She's bringing, okay, let's, whoop. She brings her extends knowledge in community building. She's been building events, communities since what year? 2018, so it's a long time. She organized ETH Latam and co-founded Mujeres en Crypto. She has been in Popup, Defiant, and many Argentinian and Latam projects. So she's now here. Now you're doing comms and community in Certora, that it's a security company doing audits. So thank you, Fio, for being here. She's bringing all her expertise and her community building part to this conversation. Next up, we have Alfonso Campeni. A big round of applause, please. He is now leading growth initiatives in CK Sync, so he's working with me. He also worked with Quark ID, the thing you use to enter this space in the government of Buenos Aires. So he's committed to the technological development of Argentina and of Latin America initiatives. Now with CK Sync, we are trying to get this to all of Latam. So thank you all for being here. Next up is Simon Puebla. Big round of applause. Simon is a 4-time Global Hackathon winner, so we have a winner here. He's now leading BD and funding for Crecimiento, so he brings this entrepreneurial perspective, also a builder, so you have like a mix there, and also a very cool guy. So thank you, Simon, for being here. And okay, now we have our moderator for the day, that is Nathan. Nathan, come on, take the ground. He joins us as the DevCon programming lead at the Ethereum Foundation and vice president of Ethereum France. Is that correct? Perfect. With experience in the sandbox and consensus, Nathan brings the global perspective on what makes Argentina the place for Devconnect this year. So thank you all for being here, and well, let's enjoy this panel.
Thank you, Dolo. Hola, hola. Oli, oli.
Hey everyone, can you hear me okay? Yeah? Okay, cool. All right, so I'm Nathan. I'll be leading the Devconnect team for this year. So we're super excited to bring it to Argentina. I hope you are too. I think it's going to be an amazing opportunity. And we also, since it's called Unlocking Opportunities on the Road to Devconnect, I'm also excited to announce that we will be launching initiatives soon to support events and initiatives leading like from now until Devconnect. So we will be supporting local events, local projects, and a lot of things to bring more attention to Devconnect as much as possible. Yeah, cool announcement. So yeah, just a few things on Devconnect. So we want to leverage all the past efforts that this amazing community have been doing over the years. We want to help bring Argentina on chain. So we want to bring newcomers to the space. We want to show the world what the Argentina community have been doing the past years. And so we are very excited to have this amazing panelist here to talk a bit more about that today. And yeah, so I think we can start with a few introduction from yourself. I know you already had some introduction, but maybe you can add like, okay, like in the past years, so how have you been contributing to this global effort of like to bring Argentina on chain? Maybe first you, Simon, we can start with you and then.
Sure. Well, first of all, thank you. Thank you for being here as well. As an introduction and what we've done to contribute to this is literally the last, 6-7 months, like with Crecimiento and everything that's going on, it's been super intense and super beautiful as well. Because look, we're all here, and if we're here is for a reason, because we've been working a lot all together, like our partners and with our friends and everyone who's part of the community. So that's the most wonderful part. In the past, if we get into more introduction part, literally like I've touched upon many different topics, from like doing hedge funds to starting a VC and coming from all the world, to also building a lot of the stuff that well, just trying with the hackathons and with different friends and partnering with like amazing people, like the Talent Protocol team as well, back in the past. So it's always been about building and trying, which is the most beautiful learning that I get so far out of crypto. And just try and see what happens. So yeah, that's what my road has been so far.
Well, welcome Nathan, and welcome to the Devconnect team here again. We are super happy to have you here. I started working in crypto first, like in an educational way. I was like part of a project that was called Proof of Integrity, and now it's Aprendo, where we help educate in vulnerable neighborhoods about crypto and blockchain. And then I started with Diego Fernandez in Buenos Aires city government, and we created this digital trust framework called Quark ID. Now everybody uses Quark ID to get inside the hub, so that's super good. I was part for to Crecimiento team. We helped the first from the scratch. We started with the partnership teams and the community program and the adoption programs, and it's great to see what is happening now in the other side of the desk. And I'm super happy to be here again as a sponsor and of course with friends. And now from CK Sync, I'm trying to help the different partners and projects that are building with our technology. We have a lot of them. We will talk deeper after these intros. So now, super happy to be here.
Cool. Theo?
Thank you again, Crecimiento, first for organizing this, and Ethereum Foundation for being here. It's an honor, always, and it's exciting that you can see what's going on here, right? You chose the right place. Anyways, about my contribution to the ecosystem, it's been more in the, I would say, the educational part, and also gathering people with the same values and the same interests. So I started in 2018 with the Ethereum Buenos Aires meetups. We were like only 30 people participating in the meetup. It was like super small community. But we didn't give up, you know, like we were 30 and we said, okay, eventually we had the dream of this like growing, but every time we were, I don't know, 30, then 35, then 25, then 40, and we were like, okay, this eventually will grow. We were super sure of that, and we knew that we were in the right place. Our hearts were in the right places in that moment. That was an amazing experience for me because I started like, you know, I don't have a technical background. I come from marketing and community. So for me, it was the place where I learned a lot about the projects that were built here from a technical perspective. And I understood a lot what was being cooked, you know. It was amazing. After that, we had the pandemic, the lockdown of the COVID. So we started doing these meetups online, which helped us grow because, you know, we had people from all Latin America coming to the meetups now that they were online. So it gave us the opportunity to bring more people and to educate more people on Ethereum technologies. In 2022, we had back in business again, in real life again, hugging again, like, as we like, drinking mate together. And we organized ETH Latam, which was a bigger event in Buenos Aires. We had 5,000 people. So imagine that dream from 2018 with only 30 people participating to a 5K event was a dream come true. We had the support from Alfonso there and the government from the city of Buenos Aires, and the Ethereum Foundation, of course. So super grateful for that. And in the meantime, I kept educating people in, I don't know, events, online meetups, workshops, whatever. Whenever I can find an opportunity to onboard new people and to educate them, I take advantage of it and do it, because I know that most of the people need someone on the other side to help them, like to bring them from the hand, you know? It's super hard if you find, I don't know, a DeFi protocol and someone says, you should start using this, and like, how do I do it? So if you have someone helping you to set up a wallet and being onboarded, it's much easier. So that's what I like to do.
Thanks. I think you're a big reason why this room and this event is so packed, all of you, so amazing to hear. I have a question about the timing of Devconnect, and why do you think, or also Crecimiento and Aleph, like why do you think it's a good timing to organize these events right now in Argentina?
Yeah, I can start. I think that there are a few, because I think that crypto here, as you know, it's like mainstream. A lot of people here use crypto for payments, savings, and building cool stuff with blockchain. We can see it outside this room with a lot of founders or builders cooking new products to bring in people on chain. But also we have like this crypto hub and communities. Now a lot of universities helping and teach, as Theo said before. You have ITBA, UBA, USEMA, detail people that is like taking education to a professional level to on MBAs too. So that's super important on the timing for Devconnect to bring them to here to these places. And also I think that there is a merge between the public and the private sector. Yesterday we had like a regulation day. That was like this place was packed. It was like the CMB, the WIF, IGJ, I know a lot of people, decision makers from governments, and they are discussing how to regulate crypto in Argentina. So I think that we are like in the perfect time to start doing like this education on what we are doing here. Also Crecimiento has their regulation department that is super important because they are like super sharp lawyers cooking things that if you help like the development, investment, and you bring people, startups and talent here, you can cook like very good projects, and maybe we can take like unicorns from here like in 5 or 10 years. So I think that we are like early. It's a perfect time now. We are in March. We have like a road to Devcon in November, but we have to do like a lot of activities and activations till November to educate people and to bring them here. We have a big country. It's not only Buenos Aires. We have like a lot of provinces, and people is asking how to get involved. So I think that we have the responsibility, or maybe we can help to bring them here and learn more about what is happening. And that's it. For me, like, we are in the perfect time to have Devconnect. So I think that the community was asking for Devconnect like 5 or 6 years ago and in different editions. And now we are like super happy. Like we are shielding Devconnect in Buenos Aires, doing videos, Twitter campaigns, and we use like hoodies in the first Aleph and the close-up. I was, what's happening here? And we were, okay, maybe we can have like Devconnect finally in Buenos Aires. So for us, it's like the perfect timing now.
Okay, to me, it has a lot to do with what's happened in the past and how now the country situation allows for this to thrive in different, like much more powerfully. And with this, I mean, we're very lucky in Argentina to have, sorry, yeah, that sounds better. We're very lucky in Argentina to have incredible talent who have built amazing companies in the past. So those people can be looked at as people, like as a reference, no? As like very talented people who can guide you in the future. Something Theo was saying, no? Sometimes you need a hand that actually takes you through the process and actually guides you. I mean, we are lucky to say that in Argentina we have that talent who has founded incredible stuff in the past. So that is an incredible condition. But then you also have, and I think this is the most fascinating way, as you were saying, no, is people actually use crypto. We all use crypto. I think there's 25% of the population who uses crypto on a monthly basis for real use cases. And why is this going on? There are problems in Argentina that are natively solved by crypto. So it's a lot to do with identifying what problems we are trying to fix and connecting the right use cases to that specific user that needs a solution. And this might sound very simple, but we haven't done that a lot in the past. We've been super focused, and there's a lot of approaches to crypto that are very like, let's build more and more technology. And in Argentina, you have obviously that incredible technical talent, because it is a pool of talent that is uncomparable, but also you have the need. And when you have the need, you actually have a reason to build, and that technology has a purpose. And I think that's the reason why this is the perfect opportunity, because in a country where, like, well, we have, like, with Crecimiento, we're trying to create the regulatory infrastructure for startups to thrive here in the next 20 years. You have the problems and you have the use cases all around the world. All we have to do is get like a huge event like Devconnect to come and put the spotlight in Argentina and be like, yo guys, this is actually the perfect testnet. Let's actually build in Argentina, let's get opportunity to test things out. Because I mean, we can become the proof that this is a solution to a problem. And I think this is actually something that we need as an industry, and obviously it's amazing to be in Argentina to live and experience that.
Can I add something?
Sure.
We still being the world champions, still the next Devconnect. So that's the perfect timing too. So sorry.
Ole, ole.
Coronación de gloria. It's another coronación de gloria.
Yeah, something that I can add to the things that the guys said is that this is something that maybe it's just something that I see, but maybe you share it as well. That is, there are many builders in the ecosystem that have the ability to, or the possibility to travel, right? To go to conferences, like where you see the innovation. You go to ETH Denver, you go to ETHCC, you go to DevCon, whatever it is. But many people in Argentina don't have the opportunity to travel because, you know, we live very far away from everything. Flight costs are expensive. So it's an opportunity to bring the developers and the teams and everyone from all the whole world and gather them here so they can see what is going on in Argentina, what things we are building, how we are solving our problems, as Simon said, but also for the people to see or to have the opportunity to, you know, network with the founder of any project. So I think it's a great opportunity to meet, and I encourage everyone to go and meet people, to participate, to go to the side events, to go to the Devconnect events and everything, to connect with other people, because, you know, it's unlikely that this happen again, like in the near future at least. So apart from coming here to Crecimiento, which is awesome, you have the opportunity to meet everyone in the space, so that's big as well.
Amazing, cool. I have another question that is more of a projection.
Can I ask you why, for you, why is the perfect timing for you?
Good question. I think the Ethereum space is a great place where we have been waiting for like technological improvements so that we can build the things we want to build, and we have been waiting for these changes, and now they're here. So now you have all the applications that can potentially solve problems, like some of the problems that you briefly mentioned, but the ones that Argentina has been facing the last years. I think we now have applications and solutions to solve things on chain. So I think now is a great timing to show that to the world and put them in use. And I think it's very relevant, Devconnect specifically in Argentina, because of these reasons. This is also one of the reasons why last Devconnect happened in Istanbul, for example, because they face similar challenges, and we've seen an amazing community rising for the challenge, and it's been great to notice. So we're super excited to bring that to Devconnect in Argentina. Yeah. All right, so a bit more of a projection. So let's imagine Devconnect is a massive success. Our broader goal to bring Argentina on chain has succeeded. So how do you see Argentina in 2 years?
May I? I think that I can imagine maybe in 3 layers. The first one could be like for startups or development, or how the startups will grow. I think that we have like a unique opportunity now with Crecimiento hosting this Popup City, like all quarters. I think in August is another one taking place here. So that's how the startups will, I know, grow in a cool environment with people, founders, VCs, and I think that is one layer for the startups. I think that in 2027, maybe we can have this conversation and see, like, I don't know, new startups building or cool projects or cool solutions on different protocols, on building their own protocols or DeFi solutions or payment solutions. We already have a lot of them, and they are now shaping and doing cool stuff. In a second layer, I think that maybe in infra, I think that maybe we can scale the different trust frameworks or digital trust framework that we are using now for Buenos Aires city government and MIBEA solution. We can scale in a national government. Of course, we have to have a lot of conversations because there are different parties, and I know it's an open source solution, but it's like something that it might take a lot of time. But that would be awesome to have. Like, imagine like having like digital identity for the entire country. That's super strong. We have like Buenos Aires city government with the Buenos Aires city issue and verify credentials with with the CK proofs. So that's, for me, that's super strong, and I would love to see it like in a national government and in other countries too. You can use it as open source, and you can use it anyway. But I expect to see this in 2027 or 2028 or 2029 in Argentina and as a country. And in third layer is the third layer is payments. I think that, payments, because I think that we can start using these cryptocurrency stable coins for payments or daily payments for services. We had like the experience that we used during August, the first Popup City with Morphe token. I think that it was like total success. Where you could claim Morphe tokens against food, but we can create like a new framework with payments and loyalty programs and discounts with merchants with clothes, food or services. So I think that could be like a very good opportunity for payments in 2 years. Of course, it's a long way too, but I think that could be like awesome if it can talk about success.
That's great, and hopefully it happens. I see success also as the trust in the ecosystem, right? Because today there are many people that of course heard about crypto and blockchain, but they don't trust. They don't trust it as to be a user, to build something, to implement the technology, the blockchain technology, into their startups. So I see trust as a big goal, and also having more community members doing, having initiatives. I see in the community that there are super active team members organizing meetups and workshops and hackathons and everything. But there are some others that are waiting for things to happen. So I see this as an opportunity of more people doing stuff. Like, you want a hackathon, go for it, go organize it. You want more education, okay, do something about it. So I see like these two things as success, as a goal, and that would be successful if they happen in 2 years.
That's beautiful. Actually, I mean, yeah, like especially like the key word in trust, because I mean, trust is earned. Nobody gives it to you, so you need to earn it by doing stuff that's actually positive for the ecosystem. And I think this is the huge opportunity that we have this year to actually show, like what we were saying, just showcase what we can do with this technology. And if I look into the future, it's like, hey, how do you imagine Argentina? I actually. There's a part of me that wants to see more crypto use cases beyond the financial payments, stablecoins. Obviously, I would love to see like more like stablecoin adoption. That is great, but like that is just one way that might take us sometimes to a point of judgment that it comes from people who wear very expensive suits and they're normally old and white. So we might want to actually get exposed to other sectors of society. And there is, like what we were saying, like Quark ID is an incredible solution. No, sorry. move my hands a lot. No, but no, but like going beyond the financial use cases, I think is a fascinating opportunity that we have in here. That's why I would love to see. Imagine, I mean, maybe this is a call to action for like all of us that are here. No, but imagine that we can get together a list of problems that we want to see fixed in the next 8 months, and that it can be crypto, it can be other sort of solution, but like that we shift our minds towards, hey, let's find a solution to this that is actually going on. We are gonna be in the spotlight for the next 9 months, so we might as well have the incredible opportunity to get them done. So if I were to imagine that Argentina, that one, because actually let's go beyond Buenos Aires, no? That Argentina, I'm from Mendoza, by the way. That's that's probably the reason. But like, it's more inclusion of those other solutions beyond the financial aspects, and actually a world or a country where we use crypto without realizing that we do, which I think is fundamental. Technology is not, at least in my opinion, it's not meant to be the main person in the party. It's meant to solve or to allow the party to happen where other people are celebrating. Or that's the way I see it, at least. So the moment that we stop talking about the use case, about crypto being the focus, and we talk about the use cases that we are actually making use of, I think that's going to be a huge win, and that we can get very close to that in the next 2 years.
Amazing. So you have mentioned a few use cases. So you have mentioned payments. I think Argentina and Buenos Aires specifically, you have mentioned Quark ID recently. Like, this is typically the non-financial use case that has been used at scale and that has been working well. You tell me, but from afar, it looked like a great success. And so maybe you have in mind other use cases that beyond financial use cases, it could be useful or maybe widespread in a future years. Do you have a few ideas on what could those use cases be? Yeah.
I mean, one of the, yeah, of course, like literally one of the most beautiful things that we're trying to push from the Crecimiento team is the construction of the digital special economic zone, which if we look at it from this point of view, it is in a way, it's just like building, using the terms that we like, building like a layer 2 on top of the country. It's like a new way of interpreting the way we interact within that, as people. So like in a way, we have the chance to build new on-chain governance solutions, conflict resolution solutions, and do that on-chain. Obviously, not everything has to be on-chain. I was reading a tweet of a guy who did a video game and he was putting all the bullets that he shoot on-chain. I was like, I mean, maybe we don't have to go that far, but definitely there are certain things when it comes to solving a problem, when it comes to coming to conflict resolution, that are ideally gonna be on-chain in the future, and we have the chance with that digital special economic zone and the partners that are near us and working on this project to build that tooling. And I mean, literally, is this an open question for imagination? Literally, if you were to build a new country from scratch, what would you do different? And that's the opportunity that we have.
Yeah, I think that mainly for me, what I expect as a use case or with the technology could be like a scale this digital framework to interoperate the information like in a safe way, to give back the sovereignty of the identity to the people. But outside, I think that there are a lot of ideas with different loyalty programs that I would love to see in upcoming months. And I think that could be like, of course, we can track that on chain, and you can have like your community, or we can airdrop different, mechanism with the Morphe tokens for the OGs from Aleph. You have the entire the verified credentials from Aleph, so you can have now Morphe tokens, so you can buy a discount with a new clothes or some, food or whatever. But yeah, of course, then I think another one could be real-world assets or tokenization of services or things that is already being built here also in Crecimiento. Tomorrow we have like the hackathon here, and there are a lot of builders already throwing ideas to us as we are from CK and they know that we are very commitment with or compromise with the real-world assets narrative, and we are building a lot of things there. So I would love to see that in the upcoming months too.
Anything to add, Phil?
All exciting ideas. One that comes to mind is the traceability. You know, we have Open Vino, which is a project that is, I'm not sure if Mike is here, but Open Vino is it's a good example of how you can track things on chain, like things, material things on chain. And that's one example that excites me, and also ticketing. Ticketing, it's another good one in my opinion, but using CK. So you know, like I'm super bullish on CK and an identity on CK. So those are the examples, that non-financial examples that come to mind. And that would be solving not only things in Argentina, but in the whole world.
Yeah, amazing. So I think those were great ideas for the hackathon tomorrow. If you are looking for ideas, here you go.
You need to credit me.
Some alpha, if you have some
alpha,
builders
yeah.
here or hackers here, we have some alpha.
And we'd love to showcase these ideas as part of Devconnect as well. So we will be doing an application showcase, and hopefully you can try and experiment some of these ideas also on-chain and live in November. We've been using like ZooPass also for our tickets. So those ZooPass are like on-chain, like attestation, ZK-based attestation. So we've been demonstrating these applications in the past, and again, Devconnect would be an amazing opportunity to do that. Do you see maybe other things that Devconnect could help to showcase those applications, or like what are ways that you would like those applications to go, like for us to show them, or?
We can use different products. Yeah, we are closing, yes. I think that we can use, as Fio said, ticketing. We have like very good partners. I think November is the perfect time because we have football games, we have like a lot of parties, we have like music festivals, and we have like a lot of people using here Bombo, so we can do like a huge rave, and maybe we can do like a big party. But yes, we have like a lot of technologies or partners here that I think that we can use them for different services during Devconnect. I think again, I want to be repetitive on this, but I think that the concept of these Morphe tokens or things like that are super helpful to people to get on board crypto without realizing that you are using crypto. So it's like you have a wallet, you can, I know, send one Morphe tokens, and you can claim it super easily and smoothly. So I think that's for me. And
are we wrapping up? Last question? Or where are we with time? Over time. Last comment, Sim?
Last comment. I think we have a huge opportunity to create a common message and do a huge call for builders and spread that across for the next 8 months to see or to give actually the opportunity for builders to know that they're going to have a chance to be seen by thousands of people. And I think that's going to speed up innovation in a way that's never been done before. So I think that's a huge chance that Devconnect has in here to be like, yo guys, actually, let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go. Come to Devconnect.